Hi, Winston, Leland, and Lorelei. It's story time, and today we're reading Ada Twist, Scientist. Ada Marie said not a word till the day she turned 3. She bounced in her crib and she looked all around, observing the world but not making a sound. She learned how to climb and made her big break with a trail of chaos left in her wake. She ran through the day chasing each sight and sound and didn't slow down till she conked out at night. Her parents were frazzled but tried not to freak as Ada grew bigger and still did not speak. Clearly young Ada with lots in her head would have something to say when it ought to be said. That's just what happened when Ada turned 3. She tore through the house on a fact-finding spree and climbed up the clock just as high as she could. Her parents yelled, "Stop!" as all good parents would. Ada's chin quivered, but she did not cry. She took a deep breath and she simply asked, "Why? Why does it tick and why does it talk?" She started with why and then what, how, and when. By bedtime, she came back to why once again. Her parents kept up with their high-flying kid, whose questions and chaos both grew as she did. Even Miss Greer found her hands were quite full when young Ada's chaos wreaked havoc at school, but this much was clear about Miss Ada Twist. She had all the traits of a great scientist. Ada was busy that first day of spring, testing the sounds that make mockingbirds sing. With a horrible stench whacked her right in the nose. I think it's her brother's stinky feet. A pungent aroma that curled at her toes. Ada did research to learn all she could of smelling and smells, both the stinky and good. One hypothesis Ada thought could be true. The terrible stink came from Dad's cabbage stew. She tested and tested, but soon Ada knew it was time to come up with hypothesis 2. Then zowie, the stink struck again, just like that. Hypothesis 2, it's caused by the cat. The cat couldn't make such a stink on its own. It needed perfume and some fancy cologne. So young Ada tested. The test was a flop. She started again, but her parents yelled, "Stop!" Put the kitty in the washing machine. Ada Marie, to the thinking chair now by the time we count 3. She sat all alone by herself in the hall, and Ada once more could say nothing at all. Her parents calmed down and they came back to talk. They looked at the hallway and just had to gawk. Not a patch of bare paint could be seen on the wall. The thinking chair now was the great thinking hall. They watched their young daughter and sighed as they did. What could they do with this curious kid? And that's what they did, because that's what you do. When your kid has a passion and a heart that is true, they remade their world. Now they're all in the act of helping young Ada sort fiction from fact. She asked lots of questions. How could she resist? It's all in the heart of a young scientist. And as for that smell, what can Ada Twist do but learn all she can with her friends in grade 2? Will they discover the stink that curls toes? Well, that is the question, and someday, who knows? Love you guys. Good night.